Hello, hello. Live from ISE. I'm Joan Shea, the Global Marketing Director here at Microsoft with the Microsoft Teams Rooms to Partners. I'm joined today by my colleague, Tom Hall.
It's actually Tom Hallards. We changed it, but it's...
You're right.
You know what?
I do.
What's in a name?
Jet lag.
It's true. That's why we've got coffee, Joan.
Yes.
You need coffee at this time at ISE. Whew. Anyway, we are so lucky because we've not just got coffee, we've got great guests.
That's right.
So, Josh from Jabra. Josh, tell us who you are and what are you doing at ISE?
Well, I'm Josh from Jabra, so there's that.
Oh, well, there we are.
Yes, but,
We've done that.
My name is Josh Blaylock. I'm a Chief Video Evangelist at Jabra, so I get out there and tell the story excitedly about what we're doing. Also a Microsoft MVP, so been in the teams and collaboration space for a while, but yeah.
I love that. I love how you just dropped in the MVP.
Just a little bit of that too.
Other people aren't MVPs, but I'm MVP.
You know,
Yes.
let's just make a note.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just going to ask one question, Joan. Because
Please.
The cowboy hat. Where's the cowboy hat?
I know. I get pickier and pickier about when I bring that with me to events, and when it's a strictly Microsoft event, it's there. But this was a little, and it's really difficult to travel with a cowboy hat too. Okay?
That's fair.
I've smashed a couple in the airplane. So
It needs its own luggage.
it does. It needs its own seat or something.
Right?
Yeah.
But,
So tell us about any announcements that Jabra has coming up here at ISE.
yeah, so the big news from us that's kind of leading up our press release is about new management capabilities that we're launching in Jabra Plus.
Awesome.
And we're kind of starting that story out with kind of getting our bars in there and then how that story will complement the overall strategy of customers managing devices between Teams Admin Center, the Pro Portal, and whatever else they want to be able to do through the OEM side of it, right? And then eventually this is going to expand out as the year drags on to include personal peripherals. Jabra has been known for headsets for a long time. Webcams now, there are things beyond the room that can be managed in this portal as it matures down the road. So that's the headliner.
Love your headphones. But I love your headphones. Just
Yeah.
they are very good. Jabra headphones
Awesome
very, very good.
headphones.
But not only are headphones good, you guys have got quite a big flashy booth. In fact, you've got a two-area booth.
Yes.
What's going on at the booth? What are people going to see at the Jabra booth?
Yeah, so if you were to go over to the booth, which I hope you all will if you're here, it is
What number? It's a test. Do you know the number?
2P130.
Correct.
Awesome.
Yes.
I hope I just sent everyone to Jabra's
did.
booth. I hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go there, like you said, there's kind of two sides, which is cool. You're walking down the aisle, and you've got kind of rooms, video collaboration on the one side, and then across the aisle, you've got more of the personal collab space with your work from home, your work from anywhere. That's where you're going to have some headset options.
That's where I pick up my headphones.
That's where you get them, right there. Yes,
Ooh,
that's
great
where
tip.
they're at.
Very good.
You lined it up nicely. But yeah, you're going to see headsets, webcams in that portion, and then of course the Panicast 50 video bar system. The room solutions will be on the other side. So that's the breakdown. And of course, we've got a little section to highlight Jabra Plus as we're just launching that.
Jabra Plus. What's Jabra Plus?
That's the management capabilities. So the Jabra Plus is let me see if I position this correctly. It is a platform that will include like Jabra Plus for admins, which is where the admins go to manage their devices and everything at organization level. But then you'll have Jabra Plus for end users that you can put on your phone, on your desktop. It's an ecosystem we're building out, but we're starting with the admin piece.
That's fantastic. Thank you. Yeah. You know, a lot of the visitors here at ISE are really excited about AI and the infusion of Copilot. So could you tell us what Jabra is doing there?
We're really excited about what we're doing there and the partnership that has existed between Jabra and Microsoft in this space. We've been doing a lot in terms of intelligent features on our devices for a while. You've got AI stitching to bring 3 cameras into a single 180-degree field of view. All the little kind of smart camera tricks that us OEMs do to make the meeting more inclusive and equitable, et cetera. But on the AI front, we recently, in a value pack, which is our terminology for updates, we released the intelligent speaker capability, which we became certified as an intelligent speaker provider for Microsoft Teams Rooms. What's unique there is that it's an update to the bar that already exists, the Panicast 50, right? So we've been familiar with intelligent speakers in the Microsoft space for a while, sitting in the middle of the table, taking people's voices per their opting into the program, right? And then identifying them in meetings and transcripts. we've done that same thing, except it's not a device in the center of the table. It's the PanaCast 50 that's already at the front of your room.
Yeah.
So
Josh, I'm guessing that's why Teams is your favorite collaboration platform, right?
exactly.
I'm leading the witness.
Exactly.
I'm leading the witness.
Exactly. You nailed it. There we go. But so there's that, and then the other aspect is facial recognition capabilities, which coming out from Microsoft Teams, right? And the ability to not just identify people in the room by their voice, but also by their face.
Yeah.
Again, if they opt in and create that in their profile. So we will be in a very near-term value pack update releasing that as well. And that bleeds right into Microsoft's AI Copilot story in terms of you're doing all these great things in your meetings, but what about the room? Are we identifying people properly in the room? Are our transcripts and meeting recaps going to capture the people in the room, or are this going to be just, we're excited about that.
That's awesome. Amazing.
Yeah, so it's the hardware and the software working together, that kind of symbiotic position.
It's a beautiful
give
relationship.
that experience. Yeah.
Yes.
I look for any opportunity to say symbiotic.
Yes.
So, we're going to talk about Android and
Yes.
why Android and Jabra. Like, what's the story there? Because you've got a new product, the VBS.
Yes, VBS.
Tell us about the VBS.
So we kind of continued our video story of the PanaCast experience. We had the PanaCast 50, that is either a BYOD or a Windows-based room system solution, and we continued that with the PanaCast 50 VBS, which is Video Bar System.
Is that what it stands for?
That's what it stands for, Video
Bar System.
I knew that already.
So aptly named.
Yes.
Yes.
Joan, of course you know that.
Yeah, she already knew.
There's nothing that Joan doesn't know about this whole industry.
But
Encyclopedia.
It's a system, right? It's not just the bar. It is the touch controller on the center of table.
Okay.
So you've got an IP-based controller, and then the all-in-one housing the Android operating system bar at the front of room. So we're taking that same great PanaCast experience and baking it into the bar, and now they can, over the local LAN, they connect and pair with each other, and we now have an Android Teams Room solution. So we just launched that in September. Very exciting stuff. Customers are pretty pumped about it, and there's some other cool integration happening with Microsoft in that realm when it comes to the devices ecosystem platform that's coming out that we're doing alongside, and so we're excited to see that come to fruition in the near term.
That is exciting. Wow.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I mean, Jabra doing some interesting things.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Josh.
Trying to stay at the forefront there, right?
Yeah, you have to stay at the forefront. This industry changes fast.
It does.
Yes.
Faster we can keep up with. So that, yes, but absolutely.
So what's coming from Jabra?
Yeah.
So Jabra's got, like I mentioned earlier with the Jabra Plus, we got a little bit of focus right now on the software piece. Throughout this year, we're going to perfect that, expand it, make it better, bring in new capabilities like the device management of personal peripherals. But beyond that, we do have other innovations that I'm not quite able to elaborate on at the moment, but I'm very excited about the roadmap that's being built out to expand our video portfolio and reach into more room types than we're currently in now. So as I look toward the end of the year and into the beginning of the next, I'm very excited to see that bloom and blossom.
It's top secret, basically, and you can't tell us.
Like,
You've got stuff coming.
Great stuff. I'm excited. I love the management platform, and I wish I could leak more, but...
We understand. We understand.
Well, okay, so just before we finish up here, is there anything else, apart from fantastic booth?
Yes.
2P 130.
130, yes.
I got it.
You got
it. That's where to go if you want to see Jabra.
Yes.
Anything else Jabra related that you want to tell all the folks out there that they should know while you're at ISE?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're here because this is the place to be, right? In the AV and UC space, you want to come and you want to share your story, show why you're bringing value to customers, and AI, like you said, is really the name of the game. We're doing so much in that space right now, not just with the bars as they exist, but we have more updates coming out from a value pack standpoint that are continuing to bring in new intelligent features.
Yeah.
And as customers are looking to keep up with the hybrid story, I arrived at the conclusion earlier, there is no, we finally nailed hybrid work. No, it's an evolving story, and there are new needs and requirements that are always coming out. We're staying at the forefront of that, so that's the kind of stuff you can go and see showcased at the booth. You know, intelligent meeting spaces, which is like the boundary capability, we're showing that off there, which many features are really difficult to show off at an expo floor.
Right.
That is one feature that shows really well on an expo floor where you block out all the people behind you and say, this is our meeting space. So those are the kind of things, the intelligent capabilities where our focus is really lasered in right now. And I would say that's why we're here. We're here to share that story, to tell you what you should expect in the next couple months from these value pack updates, and how we're approaching management. So
Lovely. And you're here a week?
I am here a week. I will be flying out Saturday morning, so I get the full ISE experience.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to come and see Josh, he's on the Jabra booth.
Without
on
the
the
cowboy
Jabra
hat.
booth.
That's
Yeah.
where I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Josh, so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Spending this time with us. This has been extraordinarily useful. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.